If you ever use Fluke style baits, you need to see this video. Hey guys, Adam here with Anglers for another how-to video. Today I'm going to be giving you a couple options and tricks on how to use a Fluke bait. So, a few ways I like to use a Fluke. Use it on a jig head, on a Texas rig, and as a chatterbait trailer. Let's get right into it. Starting off here with the jig head. First thing I like to do, I like to snip a little bit off of the tip of the Fluke, just so it gives it more of a kind of flush sitting or seat against the jig head. And one thing to make sure when rigging a Fluke, I like to make it go through the belly slot. It gives a little bit of better action when it's going through the water. And it sits there just like that. The way I like to use these and the way I feel they're used best is in open water with vertical jigging. When you want some erratic, some real sharp movements in that water column, this will be perfect for it. All right, so the next application is going to be a Texas rig. I'm using an EWG hook and another Fluke. I'm going to get right into it. So first, a couple differences. We're not going to snip the tip off the Fluke this time, and we're not going to use the belly slit. So what we're going to do, you want to make sure the open end of the hook is facing the belly slit. Go right in through the top, and you just need to stick it through the tip a little bit, like that. And you're going to work it up all the way. Once you get past that little offset point, you can then rotate it, and you're going to see it's going to sit like that on the hook. And so next, you want to measure it. You're going to see where the hook wants to go. You're going to bend it, or try to go straight up through it as best as you can. And then just make sure to just hide the tip a little bit, and we are good to go. So when you rig a Fluke like this, it's going to be weedless, but it's also going to be weightless. So shallow vegetation is going to be where you're going to use this. This is where it's going to thrive. Largemouth, snakehead, smallmouth, anything of that aspect. All right, guys, so the next application is going to be as a chatterbait trailer, and you can use it on a traditional skirted chatterbait or something like a willow vibe like this. So for this chatterbait setup, you're going to want to use this in the grass edges or in a little bit deeper grasses where that weightless Fluke might not excel. You also could use this in a current where you might need to retrieve a little bit faster, or in dirty water where you might need a little bit extra shine or a little bit of extra vibration to get those fish's attention. All right, guys, so that was 3 different ways to rig a Fluke. You got it on the jig head, you got it on the Texas rig, and you got it on the chatterbait. Happy fishing.